Good Boy Galaxy has you guiding Maxwell, a space dog exploring planets, while one of your core abilities is removed on each route. That twist constantly reshapes how you move and solve puzzles, giving the game a great "where do I go next" pull. The world is charming, the art is gorgeous, and boss fights pop in to break up exploration with some fun challenge. The 3-route structure can feel a bit repetitive, and the map isn't perfect, but the adventure is so heartfelt and polished that it's absolutely worth playing. Apotris isn't just copying Tetris, it's built for people who genuinely love Tetris. It includes almost every mode players expect: sprint, marathon, dig, and more. All running with proper SRS movement, so T-spins and modern techniques feel natural. Stat tracking is great, customization is deep, and the polish is way beyond what most fan-made versions offer. Most Tetris releases make you compromise somewhere, but this one packs in nearly everything. It's clean, fast, and easily one of the most complete Tetris-style games on the GBA. OpenLara surprises you instantly with real 3D movement, smooth camera controls, and classic Tomb Raider-style platforming running on a GBA. Exploring the levels feels genuinely impressive, with climbing, jumping, and puzzle rooms that capture the spirit of the originals. There are even small combat encounters to break up the pace. It's not a full adventure, but as a technical showcase and a playable slice of Tomb Raider on a handheld this limited, it's remarkable and a lot of fun to mess around with. Celeste Classic throws you into tight platforming almost immediately. Each room is a quick test of timing and precision, and the clean controls make retrying feel natural instead of frustrating. The flow is fast, punchy, and really satisfying once you start linking jumps together. It's a short game, but the difficulty spikes and clever room layouts deliver the same rush the full Celeste series is known for. It's a compact, skill-heavy platformer that shows how sharp a GBA Homebrew can be. Volcano: The Last Space Knight starts with fast and energetic action and keeps that pace the whole way. Movement is smooth, attacks feel great, and the sci-fi setting adds a bold, heroic style. Combat comes in quick bursts, and the compact stages keep you pushing forward without downtime. The clean pixel art makes even hectic moments readable. It's simple, responsive, and surprisingly addictive for anyone who enjoys retro-style side-scrolling action. Super Mario: The Last GBA Quest brings back that classic sense of discovery from the older Mario games. Levels are filled with clever jumps, hidden paths, and playful setups that feel right in line with Super Mario Bros. 3. What really stands out is the original soundtrack. Every track feels handcrafted, catchy, and far more polished than you'd expect from a fan project. Tight controls and clean custom pixel art make each stage feel deliberate, turning the whole adventure into a heartfelt tribute to Mario's 2D roots with its own creative twist. Angruna Warriors of Virtue feels like a true old-school Zelda experience with a large overworld and 6 short but dense dungeons full of secrets, puzzles, enemies, and boss fights. The adventure is brief, but you constantly pick up new tools: swords, bows, bear traps, dynamite, lanterns, magic boots, and more, keeping exploration fresh. Chris Hildenbrand's clean art and the steady sense of discovery give the game a warm, classic charm that fits the GBA perfectly. Toll Runner clicks when you start running. Every obstacle demands sharp timing, and the handcrafted layouts push you just enough without feeling unfair. The clean pixel art makes patterns easy to read as the pace ramps up. One mistake sends you back, but that just one more try loop is exactly what makes it so addictive. A simple concept executed with enough precision to keep you chasing a perfect run far longer than you expect. Butano Fighter jumps into action fast, with smooth movement, instant firing, and waves that build pressure without overwhelming you. Power-ups shift the flow between careful dodging and bursts of aggressive shooting, and the Butano engine keeps everything running sharp and clean. It's a compact shooter, but the tight controls and steady escalation create a satisfying rush from the first wave to the last. Pheasant Birdie leans fully into chaotic, awkward climbing. Every tiny movement feels like a win, every slip becomes a hilarious wipeout, and that messy physics is the entire appeal. It earned third place at GBA Jam 2024 for good reason. The quirky personality and unpredictable challenge stick with players fast. Frustrating, funny, and strangely addictive, it's the kind of game where you keep climbing just to see if you can push a little farther.
Vroom 3D impresses the moment you start your first race. The camera moves smoothly, the tracks feel surprisingly open, and there's a real sense of speed as you drift through each turn. The controls are light and easy to settle into, giving the races a nice flow after just a few laps. It took first place at GBA Jam 2021, and it's easy to see why. It pushes the hardware incredibly far while still staying fun and satisfying to play. View City Advance hooks you fast with its tiny but deep city building loop. You zone a bit of land, adjust budgets, and suddenly you're managing traffic, population needs, and the rhythm of a growing town, basically a small-scale sim city perfect for the GBA. The interface is simple to learn, but every decision still matters, giving the game a quiet strategic pull. Watching your little city grow block by block is oddly relaxing, and it's easy to lose track of time once you get into it. Beat Beast grabs your attention the moment the music drops. Every move, attack, and dodge snaps to the rhythm, creating a flow that feels great once you fall into sync. The patterns ramp up smoothly, and the sharp, energetic presentation keeps the action lively. It won first place at GBA Jam 2024, and that polish shows immediately. It's the kind of game that makes you tap along without even noticing. Discrete Orange is a turn-based puzzle platformer built around deliberate, discrete movement. It looks simple, but the portal-based puzzles reveal a smart sense of timing and spatial planning. Each room encourages you to slow down, think ahead, and line up that one clean solution that makes everything click. The minimalist style keeps the focus on problem-solving, and the steady stream of small twists keeps it engaging. It placed second at GBA Jam 2024 and earns that spot with thoughtful, quietly addictive design. Inky and the Alien Aquarium makes a strong impression with its calm underwater atmosphere. Guiding Inky around feels smooth and light, and each room introduces new creatures, switches, and little puzzles that fit naturally into the aquarium's setting. The pacing is cozy and unhurried, and the colorful pixel art gives every corner a warm personality. Those small surprises in each area make it easy to drift into the world and wander like you're exploring your own tiny alien ocean. Detective Monroe Murder at Sea is a short point-and-click mystery set on a quiet passenger ship. You spend most of your time talking to suspects, gathering clues, and slowly piecing the case together through dialogue. It's compact enough to finish in one sitting, but the pacing stays deliberate and engaging throughout. The game placed fourth at GBA Jam 2024, earning that spot with a focused, well-told story that pulls you in for the whole ride. Kali Defense has a cheerful, simple charm from the moment the first wave appears. Built in a short development burst, it keeps the mechanics light and the playtime quick, which actually suits its casual tower defense style. You drop in dog-themed cowers, watch enemies shuffle forward, and tweak your setup as things escalate. There's also a full commercial cartridge with more towers and stages for players who want the expanded version. Even in its basic homebrew form, it's an easy, fun pick-up-and-play game. Necropolis is a compact roguelike where you play as a ghost who possesses monsters instead of fighting directly. Each run generates a new layout, forcing you to adapt to shifting rooms, enemies, and abilities as you descend deeper into the maze. Your goal is simple: find the keys, survive the dangers, and reach the bottom. The possession mechanic adds a clever twist to the genre and gives the game a strategic layer that feels fresh on the GBA. Sekhmet's Playground drops you straight into a tight arena survival challenge. Early waves are manageable, but each new round piles on more mines, saw blades, and traps until the whole arena feels alive with danger. Once you catch the rhythm, chasing high scores becomes surprisingly addictive. The standout feature is the presentation. A few full-screen cutscenes look fantastic, and you'll likely wish there were more. It's simple, short, and grows on you quickly. Feline lets you explore as a curious cat on a heartfelt journey to find and save your family. Along the way, you meet new characters, learn bits of different languages, and face light dangers that break up the quieter moments. The world has a warm storybook atmosphere, and the mix of simple exploration and small challenges keeps things engaging. It's gentle, charming, and more adventurous than it first appears. Space Evangelion throws you into a fast cosmic battle as an angel fighting waves of enemies drifting through deep space. Each of the 3 stages leads into 2 dramatic boss fights that keep the action tight and your timing sharp. The visuals are surprisingly impressive. Bold sprites, clean effects, and a great celestial style for such a small project. It's short, with only 3 levels, but the pacing stays engaging from start to finish. Arnevan Advance follows Lloyd, a young adventurer who washes up on an island chain and discovers his mother trapped in a magical sleep. To save her, you explore the archipelago and clear 3 dungeons full of puzzles, enemies, and secrets, all wrapped in a warm Zelda-like atmosphere. There are caves, small towns, forests, and plenty of hidden spots to find. Made in just a couple of months for GBA Jam 2024, it still managed to place 4th, a short, charming adventure with a lot of heart. Sips is a chill, idle cafe game made for GBA Winter Jam 2023. You mostly sit back and watch customers come and go while your shop earns money in the background. Upgrades like new decor and equipment bring in more foot traffic and slowly change the rhythm of the cafe. It's simple, cozy, and surprisingly charming thanks to the clean pixel art and smooth animations. Half the fun is just watching the place come alive as you build it up. Sis Crusher drops you into a neon cyberpunk world where hacking means diving directly into virtual mazes and shooting your way past hostile security programs. You take on contracts to steal data, crash systems, and sabotage corporations, all while dodging frantic waves of enemies. Cash from each job lets you upgrade your cyberdeck and install new software that shifts your strategy. Created for GBA Jam 2024, it's a stylish, high-energy arcade experience that's easy to get hooked on. Wymanu Grinding Blocks Adventure is a GBA Homebrew puzzles game based on its DS original, and it placed 3rd in the Neo Retro Coding Compo. You play as Wymanu, a small blue penguin fighting alien Wekas by sliding blocks around each arena to squash them before they swarm you. Some blocks can be destroyed, borders can stun enemies, and hidden Wekas can be eliminated early if you spot them. Tight time limits and clever combo scoring turn each stage into a fun mix of strategy and quick reflexes wrapped in a bright retro style. Even though the Game Boy Advance came out decades ago, the community's passion for it is still incredibly strong. We're seeing homebrew games with so much creativity and polish that some genuinely stand shoulder to shoulder with professional releases. And for me personally, the GBA will always feel like a magical little machine, a handheld somehow capable of running heavy ports and even full 3D projects like OpenLara without completely falling apart. If there's a homebrew game you love that didn't make it into this video, drop it in the comments below. Thank you for watching.